What is going on, guys? My name is GrungierLamp Gaming, and in today's video I'm going to be going over the best settings in Apex Legends Season 7. This is for controller mostly. This is what my settings are going to be on the PS4, but if you are a PC player, stick around because of course there are some things that apply to you as well. And I'll also be going over a couple main things that you need to make sure you are doing, some really good things that not that many people know about, and of course you are always welcome to pause and take screenshots, right, compare them to your settings. I would really try all these settings. I've watched many videos kind of like tweaking my settings. It's kind of nice. You don't have to overcompensate as much, I noticed, with the settings that I've kind of come up with. So definitely make sure to look them over. Always make sure you can reset to default, so try them for a couple days. It takes some time to get used to with the settings that I have, but anyway, let's get straight into it. First thing I'll talk about, you can just follow along in the clip, I'll stop and kind of just put my cursor over it. The first thing you want to look at is menu cursor speed. It can be found at the bottom of the controller section. Now this one is really interesting. Not that many people know, but if you guys have ever been playing, it takes your cursor so long to get over to one place. This is really what makes PS4 and Xbox players and anyone on PC using a controller, this is what gives you a disadvantage in looting when you get up to the death box and you're scrolling through, but you don't scroll that fast. Now, menu cursor speed will make it so you'll be able to really, like, your cursor will move so fast. All you'll have to do is just tap up and it will go straight up to the top. So honestly, I don't recommend it being too high, and if you do want it high, I recommend doing it like sensitivity, going just a couple ticks on your arrow keypad on your controller, just right or left if you want it slower or faster. That's a cool trick to know. But anyway, yeah, you're gonna want to make sure this is up so you don't have a disadvantage in looting. Now, still in the first controller block, under the controller tab, of course, you have your button layout, which is whichever one you want. I have the default Apex Legends controls. Now, stick layout and all these other ones, it's a little bit differently. So for your interaction, I like just to tap it and not have to hold it, but of course you can always, like, you know, switch to call it off. You have crouch button, right? That's different, you know, if you want to hold it or toggle it. I like toggle better, but of course it's all about your strafing and how you're going to dodge bullets. And then your aim button, I like to hold it, right, not to toggle, because sometimes if someone's shooting at you, you're going to want to be able to pull your finger off of your aiming down button and be able to turn around right away. Now honestly, I'm going to start going a little bit faster when the moving and aiming section. Now this is a pretty easy look sensitivity, right, the look ADS. So you guys will see mine, you guys can copy down mine. For my look sensitivity, I have a super high of 6, and for my look sensitivity ADS, I have a default of 3. This one's pretty good for not really, it's kind of the best of both worlds. And then for the other area, right, response curve, I have linear, because that is just a little bit better when you're in your gunfights. And then look dead zone is large. This one's a little good because of course it literally says right there, determines how sensitivity of the L2 and R2 buttons are when pressed. So honestly, I've heard that in a gunfight, right, if you and another player approach each other at the same time, you will get the first shot on them because your dead zone is at large. Now moving on past the advanced controls, I'll come back to that. You're going to want to go down to video, and on the video tab there's only pretty much 3 things you need to worry about. Brightness, I'll show you that, but it's pretty much however you want to, like, scorch your eyes out. Field of view, I like it at 100. Some people prefer a little more than that, but if you have a little more, people are going to look pretty much, you won't be able to see anyone. If you are a sniper, field of view is better at like 70, but if you are like me and someone who enjoys and does better in maybe a close gunfight, I'm kind of best of both worlds, right? Now if this is the case, right, longer sniper scopes are definitely going to help you, because you also have to be thinking with your settings, what is my play style? So field of view is really good for me if you want to find people, if you're trying to farm kills. Field of view is 100, you'll be able to see more around you, and you'll be able to turn around just a little more quicker. Now, this is one that is game breaking. This setting, I'm surprised this is even in the game. Sprint view shake. You guys are going to want to set that to minimal, and you will notice such a difference. You guys ever notice when you're running or getting shot at or something and you just vibrate and you have to overcompensate? This will basically make it so there is no vibration anymore, and you just stand there and laser people. They may take vibration from your bullets, but you will take no vibration whatsoever. This is the most insane like just settings I've ever seen. So it really makes you OP, and not that many people know about it. Most people when they play Apex, they just stick with the defaults, but this one, set to minimal, is literally going to help you a lot in gunfights, and it's going to make it so you don't have to overcompensate as much as you would normally. Moving on to audio, you can just copy these if you want. There's really nothing here. It's just what best suits you, right? Your master volume, all those things. If you want to hear footsteps better, things just like that. I usually have my music turned down a little bit, dialogue turned down a lot. So just things like that aren't going to help you too much. It's all about your ears and how much you want to hear. And if you want to hear footsteps, you want to turn usually the sound effects volume all the way up, but that could also capture gunfire too. So it really all depends on how much you want to blast your ears. So now it is the moment you've all been waiting for, the really good part. I would definitely pause the video and copy this all down, because this is really good. I've pretty much copied this from a whole variety of YouTube videos. This one, after watching Sweatband's video, he's an Apex Legends YouTuber, this one kind of represents his layout in a way, but I watched a couple and kind of found which ones were the best. This one really does look like his, and his is a lot superior. His advanced settings are pretty close to mine, so this is it. So the yaw speed, right, is this when stick input is at maximum, like, you know, how long it takes to reach its full strength. So this means you'll pretty much be able to like turn instantly if someone's shooting behind you, and just things like that. They got a whole one, so definitely for some, take them all the way down. This will make you just laser people instantly, and if there is someone behind you, you'll be able to turn around a lot quicker than someone else would. Then you have the ADS yaw speed. So this is all really just your ADS, in particular being able to turn around, having extra turning view. So definitely make sure to copy these down, and they pretty much all work the same in harmony, but it's like little by little. But this will work super good. Hopefully you've been stopping through the video, and if you guys want to go back, right, and pause it, look at some extra ones. You guys will see in the gameplay, right, I'm just like killing people with these new settings. I got a really nice game after getting these new settings all put together. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the longer video. Hope you guys made it to the end. Please subscribe for more. I'm trying to reach 800 by the end of the year, so we'll see if that goal is broken. So hopefully you guys have a better game in Apex Legends.